नॉइसेस कमी आहे. Okay, chalo. It was from my end only. Chalo guys. So we will start with our explanation again. Okay, chalo. So whenever we are calling this particular functions, that time what happen? This particular functions taking two arguments. One is a and another one is a b, and its value is 2 and 4 respectively. Okay, so whenever we come inside the functions, that time n will set its value by its own, that is 0. Okay, afterwards if b is less than 1, now see, value of b is 4. Okay, 4 less than 1, so it will definitely fetch us false. Okay, it will give you false value. Okay, so we will go to the false block of the code. Okay, so here we will see one function is there. Okay, that is recurrence function. It means what? Again it will fetch some value and this value goes here. Okay, whatever the output of this function. So what we will do, a plus b. Okay, so what is value of a? Same value, 2. A equals to 2 and b equals to 4. So what is that? 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, 8 after first iteration value of 8, and here it will be what? 4 minus 2, that is 2. Okay, so now after first iterations, a value will be 8 and b value will be 2, right? 4 minus 2. Okay, so now this 2 new value will come here. Okay, now come, if b is less than 2, now what is the value of b? That is 2. 2 is less than 1. Okay, 2 is less than 1, definitely again it will fetch us false. So we will come again here. Okay, we will start solving the loop. Now a value is what? 8 plus 2, 10 plus 2, that is 12. Okay, so here we will get a ka value will be 12. Now b's value will be 2. Okay, so 2 minus 2, it will be 0. B equals to 0. Now this 12 and 0, okay, it will act as an argument for this particular function. Okay, so on third iterations, a will be 12 comma b equals to 0. Okay, it will take all this value inside the function. Okay, come here, if b, now b value will be what? 0. Okay, 0 is less than 1. Yeah, perfect, right? So it will give you value true. Okay, once it will give you value true, that time true block will get executed. Once this block get executed, what is value of n? N value is 0. Okay, n value is 0. So what will be the answer? 0. This kind of questions you will get in the examination. Okay, now one more thing. For circuit branches, I am explaining what is function. Okay, is noise from my side only? Yeah, I guess it is from my end only. Just a second. What is function? Okay. Now come to the next point. Okay, come to the next point, that is why we require this particular functions, why we are writing function. Okay, so guys, what is function and what is method? Okay, first of all we will see what is function and what is method. This is a function name. Okay, function name, and in definitely in technical we are going to cover this particular points. Okay, in your programming language. So this is function name, and whenever we are calling some sort of data, that is num1 comma num2, okay, it means what, these are the arguments. Okay, so I'm writing name, that is arg1 argument 1 and arg2. Okay, so only arg1 and arg2 will be there? No, not only arg1 and arg2. You can put any value, you can keep it as a blank as well. Okay, and value from 1 to any number. Okay, there is no any kind of limitations. Okay, chalo, even you can pass array inside this particular argument, not an issue. Okay, chalo, what is array? Definitely, so that we will not cover, we are just focusing on the what is a function. So this is a function name, and why it is written. So here logic inside it. Suppose logic will be for addition, add logic is there. So guys, see, whenever we are doing programming now, that time I want to perform some mathematical operations or any operations which might be repeated. Okay, which might be repeated. So what I'm doing, I'm simply writing a code that a value is there. Okay, then b value is there. Simply I'm doing c equals to a plus b. Okay, perfect. I got output inside the c variable, but for this is for only one iteration. Suppose I have two iterations. Okay, two iterations. Then I'll do coding again, coding. It's okay, barabar. But that is again not suggested way. Okay, but if you wanted to go with the hundred and thousands of calculations, then how to do that particular things? For that reason you need to go with function. Okay, so simple thing, what I will do, instead of writing this kind of code, I will simply make add, okay, a comma b. Now inside the function, okay, inside the function I will write a plus b, okay, which will get stored inside the c variable. Okay, now it is inside the c variable. Now I want to access this c outside of a. It means whenever I'm calling the data, that time it should give me an output. Okay, so what I will do, simple return return c. Okay, it means whatever the value inside the c, that I will get. Okay, or else if you don't want to return this particular, then what you can do, simple thing. Okay, print or write. Okay, print or write, you will simple pass the value addition is c. So whatever the inside is c, that you will get an output. Okay, c I will write outside of this. Okay, sure. So this is your particular code. Now this is your functions, but whenever I will call this, I will call it as a method. Okay, so I will call add ka method, and this will implement a comma b. Okay, so I will simply pass 2 comma 3. Mechanical students, please do focus on over here. See, I will call 2 comma 3. Now simply it will take two values respectively, 2 for a, 3 for b. Okay, so what will the sequence, that definitely it will take, and then sequence wise only. Okay, now if you go with this particular pattern, then it will give you 3 for a, 2 for b. Okay, chalo. So it doesn't matter, we can write anything. So here you will get value of 3 plus 2. Okay, value of C will be 5, and afterwards we are simply writing this particular statement. Okay, or else simple we can return return C. Okay, so that this add method will give you an output. Okay, and we can simply put it in a result result. Okay, result equal to set. Okay, likewise we can simply put, and you can get that particular value inside the result variable. Even simply you can return array as well. If it is an array, then you need to give it this kind of array. Okay, the result type is an array. Okay, I hope it is understandable to you, all of you. Okay, same thing we did. Now we are moving towards the next problem. Okay, now we will work with the string. Okay, we will work with the string. This type of questions you may get in examinations. Okay, okay, campus CG session. Okay, that I am writing now. Campus CG session that I wrote, this is a string. Now it is type of an array. It is type of an array. So what I need to do, simple, char, okay, characters na. So for that reason characters is there. Now I am going with the its array type. I am telling that it is an array type, and its variable name is what? Text. Okay, its variable name is what? Text. So here my aim is that the whatever character, any character I will target, so I can make a count. Suppose C, how many times it is repeated? 2 times it is repeated. S, how many times it is repeated? 3 times repeated. Okay, so likewise I need to count the characters. You will get one character, that is from find out repetition of S character from given string. This kind of questions will be there. Okay, so I need to put int a comma C. Okay, now come to the it is a character type and it is a ch. Any character which you might get in an examination. Suppose if you get an S, suppose we will go for the C as well. Okay, chalo. Initially C will be what? 0. Okay, because it is a count. So what I am doing now, I am again using for each loop. For, okay, each value of A. Okay, I am taking value A. Now this value of A will be from where? 0 to length of the string. If suppose your string is static, static means what is static and what is dynamic. Okay, I am expecting that mechanical people should know about this, but if it is not, then I am repeating in a short way. Static means what? It is hard coded. Okay, it means it is a fixed. And if dynamic means what? User may change that particular value. Okay, chalo. If it is a static, simply you can count 1 2 3 4 5 likewise, but I don't want to count all these characters, how many characters are inside the string. Okay, a total 13 characters are there, but I don't want to count that particular characters. So what I will do, simple, come here, I will do length of this variable. So now it is a dynamic one, because starting point definitely it is from 0. Okay, starting point it is definitely from 0. So what I will do, I will count its length. Okay, so I am telling each a value is from 0 to 13, but directly I wrote 13, then it will be a static one. So giving a dynamic privileges to our code, I do length of text. Okay, length of text. So whatever the length of text, today my wish is that I have to pass this particular string. Tomorrow I can pass this also. Any string I can pass now. Okay, chalo. Now moving towards the next point. Okay, so we will get a to 13 inside the a. Okay, on each executions, on each iteration, so total how many iterations will be? From 0 to 13 iterations. Okay, so what we will do, length of an array, no, so length will be always starting from 0, so 0 1 2 3, so you will get an total 13 characters, so you will get length as a 12. Okay, now come to this particular point, we will go with if text, it is a type of, it is type of array. So what I will do, to target each element, I will do one thing, text, it is an array type, and to access each element, array has index value, it is always starting from 0. Okay, so I will put over here 0. If I put 0, then it will, on each iteration, it will start on scan only this particular C. But I don't want this. I want on each iterations the value should goes on increasing. Okay, value should, if it is a 0, then next iteration 1 2 3 4 and so on and so forth. So for that reason, what I need to do, I need to change here a, cause we are going to get value of a from 0 to length of the text. Whatever the length of the text is, that you will get over here. Okay, so guys, move forward. So why we take value from 0 to length of text, you might have understood right now. Okay, now we will move towards the next point. Okay, equals to, now we want what? We want to check this s is there or not. So here we have to do comparison. Okay, comparison, that is equality, not is actually comparison, I will just check it as a equality. It is equality, huh? Sorry for it. So instead of writing s over here, okay, I will simply pass ch, because ch has value s, right? So I type ch over here. Chalo, now move towards the next point. Here if loop is there. If this condition gets true, suppose I am targeting for s, okay, and here on this particular iterations I got s, then what I need to do, I need to increase this count. Okay, so what I will do, c plus equals to 1, this I can write, but for more simplicity we will do one thing, c plus 1. So what it will do, whatever the value inside the c plus 1. Okay, so initially value of c is what? 0. Okay, c means this variable, huh? So instead of that, cause c character is also there, no? So for making more simplicity, what I will do, count, I will make it as a count variable. Okay, and I will just rename here count. Okay, chalo. So I will get a count plus 1, right? And if this particular condition does not match, then I don't care, it's okay, nahi to nahi, chalo. Then if it is not match, then leave it. Okay, don't bother about that particular things. Now what we will do, end for, we will do end for. When it will get end for? After completing all the length of text. Okay, means after doing this kind of iterations. Now come to the point next. If here count is greater than 0, it might be possible the string, the character which I am searching for, it might be not exist inside the string. Okay, so I need to go with the if else wala condition. For that reason I need to check serious, does we got any character which we are searching for. Yes, then simple we will do print count, whatever the count is. Okay, else if we did not found, then this time we bother, because we need to tell users that the string which you are searching for, it is not there. Okay, string nahi, the character which you are searching for. Print its 0 value. Okay, simply you can put it as a 0, cause yeah, simply you can put it as a 0 also, या फिर simple count as well, no issues. But if you put it as a 0, then that will be more suggestible way. Okay, so guys, this is our code. While writing itself, I've explained you all the logic behind it. Okay, now we will go with its executions. First of all, it will check for CAMP campus. That is, it's okay. Campus is the session. We got one more S. Okay, chalo. Since it is a integer type A and C. Okay, now C is not there, we need to go with the count. We rename it, no? Yeah, A is the this particular one, it will be act as an index. Okay, and count is what? It is starting from 0. So go with this particular character CH. Okay, it is what? Characters. It is taking only one value. Okay, so it will search for the characters that we have to keep it here. Now come here, for each A will take value from 0 to length of this particular string. So we don't have to bother about whether the string get terminated or not. It will get automatically terminations. Okay guys, so do one thing. If initially A value will be on what? On first iterations 0. Okay, so it will take text array ka first element. Okay, and it will check whether, so we will get C over here. Okay, C equals to CH. What is CH? S. Does it match? No. So it goes for next iterations. Now it will go for the 1. Okay, so on on first position there is A equals to CH. Does it match? No, it will give you a false. If it is a true, then only it will execute this particular block. Okay, or else again it will iterate and it will go for second position. Then here you will get AM equals to CH, likewise, and so on and so forth. So whenever S is occurred, now we will take the value condition when S is occurred. So here when S is occurred, that time S equals to CH, yes, value get matched. So it will definitely fetch you what? True. It will fetch you true. So this block of code will get executed. Now initially value of count is what? 0. 0 plus 1. Okay, incremental is happen and again value gets stored inside the for count only. Okay, now on next it will, yes, done. No, executions is done. So now again it will go for the for loop, because yet this has not completed. Okay, so till end it will come, and whenever the next S will also arrive, that time again same it will follow. So what is value of count again? Then previously it was 1, now again it will increase by 1. Okay, so and so forth, and we will get S 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, once up to n it's complete with the executions. Okay, up to n, it completes with the executions. So it will come here and it will check if count, the string, okay, the count is empty, that is greater than 0. It is greater than 0. Yes, it is greater than 0. What is the count? Then 4. If it is not greater than 0, then it will give you value that is 0. Okay, sure, that was the concept. Guys, please make a note of this particular code. Guys, are you understanding, no, in proper way? Hello guys. Yes. Chalo, we will move towards the next point. What will be the output of this particular pseudocode? Okay, if a equals to, suppose it is the 56 and b equals to 876. Okay, now this is quite difficult in the sense it is easy to understand. Only thing is that you need to use aptitude ka concept over here as well. Okay, chalo, so we will go with the read a comma b. Okay, first of all we will read. Okay, we got the value, that is function. Okay, function, what function it is? Multiplications. It is given from the examination itself. Okay, we will go with the functions for the concept. Now instead of writing end functions, I am making this curly braces. Okay, it is your choice. If you wanted to go with the end function, then if you don't want to go with the curly braces, then you can go with the end function as well. No issues, choice is yours. Now inside the function we are making as a t equals to 0. We need to find the value of t. What will the value of t if 56 and 876 value of a and b respectively? Okay, so what we need to do, they have given one logic. Okay, while you will get one logic not equals to, it is not equals to, it is not equals to 0. So exclamation mark is always act as a not in a programming language. Circuit branch, please make sure it. Now I'll do end while. Here I'll write some sort of code over here. T equals to t plus a. Okay, and afterwards, like I operate on a t, simultaneously I'll operate on the b as well. B minus 1. Okay, so while loop is what? Unless and until b value does not get matched towards the 0, it will goes on increasing, because it is making that now b is not equals to 0. Okay, since still whenever b value get 0, that time it will end the while loop. Okay, now since it is a function, we have to use return, return t. Okay, if you write print inside this, then it is okay for the pseudocode, but it is not suggested, because again we have to go for the technical round as well. So in there you wrote this particular concept, then it will be little problematical syntax. Okay, chalo. So same thing we will do. Now we will iterate all the values. Okay, we will iterate everything. So now I am removing white spaces, those are not required. While writing code, definitely you can put white spaces. Yeah, chalo. I hope up till now it is understood what we have to do. Okay, now see, value of a is what? Initially 56. Value of b is what? 876. So can you guess an idea till when your while loop will get executed? See, till b. Okay, till b. So your is what? 876. 876 is there. Okay, does we get any kind of operations on b variable, because b is responsible to make while alive. Okay, so what we will do, we will check for the b operation. Yes, b operation on each iterations it is decrementing by 1, means at least 876 times. 876 times your while loop will get executed. Now how to do this particular calculations? So for that reason you will require some mathematics. Okay, simple thing is there. So what you need to do, you need to return what you need to return? You need to return this t ka value. See, because final output you will get from the t, right? So first 2 or 3 iterations definitely we will do. Chalo, come to this particular point. First of all, it will take value of, yes, come here only, no issues. So initially t ka value will be, just a second, I will not write here. I'll write here t equals to, initially it is 0. Okay, afterwards a ka value is what? 56. Okay, b value will be 876. Okay, chalo. Now come to the point. We will check whether b is not equal to 0. Yes, it is not equal to 0. It has some value, 876. 876 is there, so it will definitely go with the true block. So true block, yeah, we will get this. So t value is what? 0. 0 plus a. Okay, now you will get on second iterations, you will get value t as an 56. As a 56, you will get value as a 56. Now what is value of a then? Okay, value of a will be 56 only, because there is any kind of operations over it? No, on a we are not performing any kind of operations. Okay, so here it will be value of 56. Now come to the next point. Yeah, now b is decrementing by 1. So here is what? 875, right? Why it is 875? Because 876 minus 1 only. Simple thing. Now again it will check. Now we got b ka value is what, 875, which is not equal to 0. Yes, perfect, it is a true statement, so it will execute the true block of while. Okay, so now previous value of t is what, 56. 56 plus 56 is what, how much? 56 is plus 56 what, how much? 112. Okay, t equals to 112. Okay, now come to the point with a equals to. Does any operation on a? No. Keep it as a 56. Okay, now b is, yes, previous value was 875, now its value is 874. Okay, and so on and so forth. So how many times this loop will get executed? See, if it is a 0, then it will make statement 0 not equal to 0, definitely it is false, so it will come out of the while loop. Okay, and it will return the value of t. So how many times it will get executed? It will executed by 876 times. Okay, 876 times. If it is 1, then it will execute by 875 times. Okay, since it is 0, it will execute by 876 times. So guys, can you make one pattern? Can you understand one pattern? See, this, okay, this is getting multiplied, okay, by 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on and so forth. So at the end you will get what? At the end you will get what? At last iteration, t equals to any value. That value we need to find. Okay, that value need to find. Afterwards, a equals to 56. A equals to 56. Now b equals to 0. Then only our while loop get terminated. No. Okay, it's 76. Perfect. He answers perfectly. Okay. Now see, t value is what? Don't know. That we need to find out. Okay, that we need to find out. A is what? 56. So first iteration to last iterations, everything is same. No, we are not bothering about this. Yeah, but 56. B value getting decremented by 1, and it will come to the 0 wala points. So can I do one thing? 56 will get multiplied with 876, so that whatever the answer that I will get here. Okay, 56 into 876. You can find it out what is the answer, and by that logic you can get your operation. So here you will get A, B, C, D. Okay, out of which you have to select any one of the option. Guys, I hope it is understandable. Okay. So if you want to make a note, you can make note according to you. You can create a note. Okay. Code is in front of you. Take a 2 minutes, make a note, and we will start with again next topic. Chalo guys, we will move ahead. Do you want some more time to make a note, or can I move forward? Okay, chalo guys. So now in this particular concept, what we will do, we will create one pseudocode Okay, and the same pseudocode we will implement in a Java. Okay, because to tomorrow, first half and second half, we are going to cover some Java object oriented programming concepts as well as Python concepts. Okay, some data structures as well. So Java code for data structure, Python code for data structures. Okay, sure. So guys, to find LCM, what is the formula? Formula of LCM is what? Of two number only, huh? Two number. Suppose I have number 1. Okay, so num1 into num2. Okay, num1 into num2. Since I'm writing on a 1, okay, no issues, we can manage. Num1 into num2. Okay, then we will get GCD. Okay, greatest common divisor, GCD of num1 comma num2. Okay, this is our formula, and this logic we have to implement. So how to implement this particular logic? Because we are not going to write only and only pseudocode, so we are going to write some Java code as well for the same. Okay, sure. So for that reason, we will create first of all one pseudocode. Sure. Since it is a Java, so those who are from circuit background, please note that in Java we are working with class. Okay, and every main class having one, not every class, the whatever the main class you have, that is main main method. Okay, and this class is always inside the package. This class is always inside the package. Okay, and you will have main method. So you need to give one class name. Okay, now this class name should be a first letter capital. Okay, first letter should be a capital. Afterwards, this is a main method. Inside main method, you can call your business logic. Whatever the logic you wanted to implement, that you can call over here. Okay, now if you wanted to go with some sort of extra things means extra method if you required, then inside the class you can call methods. Inside the class you can call the methods. Okay, just a second. Inside the class you will call the methods. Now go ahead with this particular one. We will find out methods. So any method, suppose method 1 is here, another method. If you want to extend, you can extend, no issues. Okay, likewise you can do. Definitely we will cover some sort of points in tomorrow's sessions, but today I wanted to show you how not only write pseudocode but how to write actual programming code as well. Okay, chalo. So I guess up till now it is perfect. Yeah, CS people have an idea how to do that particular things, but circuit students, I did this. Now we will write one function. Suppose its name is LCM. Okay, LCM. Okay, likewise it will take a arg1 comma arg2. Okay, so argument 1 and argument 2. Okay, now what we will do, inside this particular function, okay, inside this particular function, end function, okay, inside this particular function, first of all I will calculate LCM, calculate lowest common variable of argument, okay. Afterwards, argument, rather I will say arguments, okay, by dividing arguments product, argument product by their their GCD, okay, GCD, okay, and common divisor product, okay. Now come to the next point. We will return RETURN, return what? Lowest common multiple, okay. Yes, we will return this particular multiple. Now come to the next point. So this is for function for this LCM now. Now here we will require one GCD also, okay, because see, it will take some values, we will do its multiplications, okay, product means multiplications we have to do, okay, and we need to divide by its GCD, no, greatest, what is full form of GCD? Greatest common divisor, okay. Now come to backside and function for its what? GCD, okay, GCD. What it will take values? It will take 2 ARG1 comma ARG2, ARG1 and ARG2. Now go with the its function, typo error, end. Now yeah, come to this point. Here we will make one mathematical case. If argument 2, okay, is equal to 0, then return argument 1. If argument 2 is equal to 0, okay, is equal to 0, okay, then return argument 1, okay, that we need to do, okay. Afterwards, here we need to do RETURN, return GCD, okay. Here we can get GCD. Chalo. So if then the return argument 1. For betterment I will write this kind of code, okay. चलो, यहाँ पे कुछ तो code we did some sort of code over here. Just leave it, just remove white spaces. Yeah, so here we will require 2 functions, okay. Chalo, come to the point here and we will make Eclipse ka window, okay. Inside the Eclipse we will do some sort of things here. Inside Eclipse I wanted to create, because what I told you in the session, that pseudocode wala section, in that section I told you we should have one package, okay. Inside the package we are creating a class, so I am giving in.responsibility dot CC campus credentials. Okay, come here. Now I'm clicking on the right click. Okay, click on the class. Okay, here class, we are creating one class name. Okay, class name, what class name we should give? Any class name will required. Okay, but we will give some sort of proper class name, that is LOWEST, lowest. Just a second. WEST, lowest. COMMON, common. MUL, people. Okay, chalo. Yes, you can check mark over here, but it is not suggested for you yet, because it will directly create you some sort of snippet. I don't want you should create this particular one. Okay, so leave it and keep it as same, no changes further. Yeah, it will create you some sort of class. Okay, once this class get created, okay, you will write whatever the code required here only. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do, as we discussed earlier. Okay, Eclipse. To everyone, now it is now it is visible, no guys? Yeah, perfect. So what I will do, I will simply delete this particular one. Sorry. Okay, I'll repeat for you again. I told you, no? Okay, we have to create one class. Inside the class, we will create code in Java. Okay, so for that reason, come here, go with the new and create a package. First of all, but to create a class, we need to have a package in dot. That is for campus credential. Now come here, go with the new and create a class. Okay, now I'm giving class name LOWEST, lowest, COMMON, common, multiple. Okay, chalo, perfect. Whenever we will learn Java in detail, no, that time I will cover multiple points, but right now I'm covering only those are required. Okay, chalo. Now in every class we need to have one main method. Okay, so we will create one method, public static void main string arg arguments we are taking, right? Now this is the concept. Okay, chalo. So whenever we load this particular class, no, that time all control goes to the main class. Okay, and this main will get executed and main will call all the objects or all the another methods. Okay, so as we discussed earlier, we need to have one function over here. Okay, so guys, we will do one thing, private. We will give private, or we can give public as well. Okay, but generally I will prefer private, so that outside of the class which we cannot use, private. Okay, private. Now I wanted to use inside this particular main method, right? So for that reason I'm giving static, static. For what reason static is been used? Static is used so that you can use any method and throughout the class. Okay, throughout the class without creating an object. Okay, since Java is object oriented programming, for every function or every method, if you want to call, you have to create an object. Okay, but I don't want to create an object, so for that reason I'm giving it as a static. And again, it's a type of long, it's long data type. Okay, now I'm giving its name, that is a LCM Navi, this kind of something which I have given. Okay, now I'm taking two arguments, arg1 and arg2, as we discussed earlier. Okay, so what we will do, we will simply take long, its data type is a long. Okay, and number 1. Okay, same long number 2. Guys, for next, whenever we will go for the next node, that time definitely we will use, just a second, a return statement. It is asking for return statement, for that reason it is there. One error is been arrived. Okay, for what reason, that I will tell you in details. See guys, what I'm expecting from you, it's just a general instructions. Whenever you are writing function name, that time please do use camel case. Okay, whenever you are writing variables, either you can use camel case or else you can use underscore for a separation purpose. Okay, choice is yours. Okay, there I am not giving you any kind of restrictions, but whenever you will use function method name, that time this method should use camel case. Okay, that is suggested one. Okay, and for class, this first letter should be a capital. Okay, afterwards guys, this is giving you an error because every method is returning some value. Like previously I told you, no, you can, if you use, I'm writing code of pseudocode ka syntax. Okay, pseudocode kind of I'm writing. Okay, if I write print wala concept over here, okay, this may work in some programming language, or this may not work in some programming language. Like Java will not allow you. Okay, Java will not allow you that much. So yeah, some cases if you have to use, then you can use that. There is a arrangement. Okay, for that reason. But if you use PHP, if you use PHP, then it is not required that every time you should return. Okay, chalo. Afterwards, go with the inside block of this. So here we will get one long. Okay, here we will create one variable, that is LOWEST, lowest, COMM, common, multiple. Okay, chalo. Yeah, it has been created perfectly. Now on this same we have to store some data. On this same we have to store some data. Okay, for that reason what we have to do, equals to whatever the argument 1. Okay, whatever the argument 1. Okay, and what 2, we need to multiply this argument 1 and argument 2. Okay, and we have to divide it by GCD. Okay, by GCD method we have to create another method, that is a GCD. Okay, and it is also taking two values, that is number 1, it is also taking two arguments, number 1 ka argument and it is number 2 argument. Okay, chalo. Now I'm closing this particular statement. Yeah. Now see guys, you are getting this GCD long wala some sort of things. Yeah, but this error is for what reason? It is asking you to create another method, private, since it is a method, right? So it is asking you do one thing, private static. Static is for what reason? We can use this throughout the class. Okay, it is also type of long. I'm taking simple GCD. Okay, GCD. Afterwards it will also take two parameters, that is two arguments. Okay, comma, it is also taking number 2. Okay, chalo. Now error get disappear, but still this error is here. So guys, see, you got all the mathematical calculations as same we are doing in a maths. Okay, all the calculations inside the lowest common multiple. After this you have to access this lowest common multiple outside of the block, no? For that reason we need to return, return. We need to just return this particular one. Now see, error get disappear. Okay, but still here we have some sort of warnings. What are those warnings? Warning is for that reason we haven't used yet this particular one. Okay, we haven't used this particular one, that is the reason we are getting the error. Definitely whenever we will solve that particular, we will use this particular concepts, no? That time the yellow marking, that is warning, that will also get disappear. Chalo, now come to the GCD. Okay, in GCD what we did, simple. If we check for something, no? So we will check for number 2, this argument 2. Okay, if this equals to 0, we will compare this. If it is equal to 0, then we will return something, return. Okay, we will return which? Number 1. This variable we will return. Okay, chalo. Now come, or else we will do one thing, return GCD. Okay, it is recursive type of function. Okay, inside the function we are inside the method we are calling another method. Like one example we did, no? That same wala. Okay, number 2, we will find out the modulus of it, and afterwards number 1 is here. Okay, number 2. Okay, afterwards we will get here, then number 1 mod of number 2. Okay, chalo. Yeah, still error because we haven't give a semicolon. Now it is perfect up till now though. Now see guys, we wrote these 2 methods. Okay, we did some sort of preparations. Now we have to do implementations. So how to do that implementations? Because see, we need to pass number 1 and number 2. These 2 arguments we need to pass, no? So how we will pass that particular arguments? Yes, I'll do one thing. One of student from you raise one query, that is he wants to know how to use or how to take values from the user. Okay, for that reason he wanted to know which syntax is this. SCANN scanner. Okay, scanner, SCANN scanner. Okay, what I am creating new object, that is new instance k through SCANN scanner system system.in. Okay, I did this. Okay, perfect. Now it will give an error because we need to import, okay, this particular method from where? Util package. So instead of that, what I will do, instead of scanner, I am importing all the packages which are inside the util. Okay, for all I'm using this abstract. Okay, now what I'm doing this particular thing. See, I mean system dot out dot print ln. Okay, now I should give some sort of output, no? I should give some sort of notification to the user. Okay, enter any two numbers. Okay, enter any two numbers. Chalo. Afterwards, come to the point, and here we have to take this number 1, okay, which is data type is a long. Okay, one object I have created, that is a scanner. I will use this scanner, and it is giving me one. There is C. Okay, afterwards I can take this copy of this. Inside the 1 I will create 2. Okay, yes, see guys, what happened. Remove all assignments. Okay, yeah, all assignments we need to remove. Definitely we will remove that particular one. But before that we will do one thing. SCANNER scanner dot close. We need to close this scanner. Okay, long number. Okay, perfect. We did this. Yes guys, see what happened. Up till now we have created everything. It means what? All the scanner, we will take 2 inputs. Okay, 2 inputs, but we need to pass inside this particular method, no? So for that reason we need to call this particular method. How to call that method? Simple way, simple method name. Okay, after this method name we need to pass arguments. I told you, no, sequence you have to take into the consideration while passing arguments. I pass this argument. Perfect. Okay, remove all multiple assignments. It is asking. It's okay if it is there, no issues. Okay, so what I will do, I will simply call this particular inside this system dot out dot print ln. Okay, chalo. Perfect. See, everything is right up till now. Though we will check with the. Okay. Now I'm removing white spaces, huh? Guys. Okay, chalo. Perfect. Now after saving this, I'm running this particular code. Yeah, enter true number. Okay, it is asking me enter for 2 number. I'm entering 12, and again I'm entering 13. Okay, I got 156. Okay, that is a LCM kind of math. So guys, in this way, if you try to do your coding ka concepts, then it will be more easy for you to understand, and if it is more easy, because see guys, whenever you wanted to target something, no, then don't think that I'm prepared, I'm ready for this logic, that logic, and etc things. You should be clear for your concepts. Once your concepts get clear perfectly, okay, any logic, if someone asks you to implement, no, it is very easy to understand or very easy to implement, because unless and until you won't understand what is his question, till the moment you won't able to make code. Okay, not only in your curricular activity, but also whenever you get recruited in any one of the company, that time you should understand your client very well. Okay, you should understand your program, colleagues program very well. Okay, then too it will be helpful for your team, because we have to work in a team, no? For that reason your understanding is much more important. Okay, sure. So, and guys, See, implementation wise you will be definitely right, but at this stage we are thinking for your logics. Okay, your logic should be properly. And for what reason we are going little bit slow? For what reason we are going little bit slow? Because some circuit branch also is with us and we have to go with everyone. But as I committed you previously, computer, that is core IT branch, okay, core computer branch, they don't have to compromise anywhere. You will not have to compromise anywhere. Okay, chalo guys. Yes, anyone having doubt regarding this? Someone raise hand, no? What is his name? I guess Kiran or Karan. Guys, have you understood in proper way? Please do reply. Yes. Okay. Is there any doubt, guys? Hello. No, you don't have doubt. Is there any suggestions you to improve the lectures? You want some improvements in lecture? No. Okay. Perfect. Are you comfortable? No. Guys, you can unmute yourself, and if you wanted to interact with me, you can interact. Okay. Yes. Chalega guys. So we will meet tomorrow by 11 o'clock. Okay. Tomorrow 11 o'clock. Huh? Welcome. Yes. Anuj Desai. Yes, can you explain again in short? Yes, Anuj. Can you tell me what you want to, what you want explanation about what?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Anuj.
I am audible. Can I audible, sir?
Yes. You are audible.
सर वो मिडल पार्ट है ना प्राइवेट स्टैटिक लॉजिक एलसीएम टू एंड वो नहीं
हाँ.
समझा था मतलब कैसे लिया.
ओके. एक मिनट है, एक मिनट, वो हम लोग कर लेते हैं वापस. हाँ, यहाँ पे कहाँ पे? ये लॉन्ग एलसीएम ये वाला ना?
यस सर.
हाँ. अभी देखो ना, हम लोग को क्या लगने वाला है पता है क्या? एक एलसीएम एक मेथड है, बराबर है? हेलो.
हाँ यस सर.
हाँ यस. अभी देखो, ये एलसीएम एक अपने पास मेथड है. ये मेथड क्या करने वाली है? ये दो आर्ग्यूमेंट्स लेगी. बिकॉज हम लोग जो काम करने वाले हैं ना, उसका फॉर्मूला एक वैसे है. एक मिनट. हाँ, एक मिनट. मैं आपको ना पूरा का पूरा स्क्रीन शेयर कर देता हूँ मेरा, सो दैट इट विल बी मोर कन्वीनियंट फॉर मी एज वेल. सी गाइज, यहाँ पे देखो, एक फंक्शन है अपने पास. ये फंक्शन दो आर्ग्यूमेंट लेगा. ओके. वो कैलकुलेट क्या करेगा? एलसीएम को कैलकुलेट करेगा, एक वेरिएबल के अंदर रखेगा. ओके. बट आफ्टरवर्ड्स जो जीसीडी है ना, उसको डिवीजन में लेगा. बराबर है? मतलब जो भी उसका प्रोडक्ट आ रहा है, देखो यहाँ पे आने के बाद ये एलसीएम हो गया. ये एलसीएम दो आर्ग्यूमेंट्स ले लिए उसने, नंबर 1 एंड नंबर 2. बराबर है? अभी मुझे क्या चाहिए था? एक वेरिएबल के अंदर रखना है ना उसको. इसके लिए मैंने ये यूज किया. बराबर है? और एल्स आई विल नॉट यूज दिस. आई विल सिंपली गो विद दिस. नहीं, रुको, एक मिनट. यहाँ पे देखो ये अपने पास ऐसे आ गया, वो बता दो तुम लोग को कि क्यों अपने को एरर दे रहा है। ये एरर मतलब ये वार्निंग क्यों दे रहा है पता है? हाँ अभी देखो यहाँ पे ना एक सिनेरियो में, हाँ यस, कम टू दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट। यहाँ पे हम लोग ने क्या बोला था कि प्रोडक्ट ऑफ दिस टू आर्ग्यूमेंट्स कम टू pseudoCode, calculate lowest common value, okay, of arguments by dividing arguments products। मतलब क्या करना पड़ेगा, पहले हम लोग को आर्ग्यूमेंट का प्रोडक्ट फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा। चलो आ जाओ इधर, नंबर 1 एंड नंबर 2, ओके, इसका हम लोग को क्या मिल गया, प्रोडक्ट मिल गया। वो प्रोडक्ट को क्या बोला था हम लोग ने, यस, वो डिवाइड करना है, किसको, बाय देयर जीसीडी, बराबर है। चलो हम लोग ने कुछ ज़्यादा उसके ऊपर स्ट्रेस नहीं लिया, हमने सिंपल एक जीसीडी एक फंक्शन बना दिया, ओके, एक मेथड बना दी जीसीडी की, एंड वो जीसीडी को पास कर दिया नंबर 1 एंड नंबर 2। परफेक्ट, यस। अभी देखो क्या हुआ, ये जीसीडी का हम लोग ने एक नया मेथड बना लिया, उसको भी सेम नंबर 1 एंड नंबर 2 हम लोग ने दे दिया। रीज़न बिहाइंड इट, क्योंकि हम लोग को यहाँ पे वो स्ट्रिक्ट रूल आ गया अभी, क्योंकि जब भी कभी ये तुम लोग कॉल करोगे ना, उस टाइम पे ये नंबर 1 एंड नंबर 2 होना जरूरी है अपने पास। तो इसके लिए हम लोग ने जब जीसीडी कॉल किया तब नंबर 1 एंड नंबर 2 इसमें से पास कर दिया, इसके पास वैल्यूज आ गई। अभी हम लोग ने एक क्या चेक कर लिया कि अगर जीसीडी में कैलकुलेट कर रहा हूँ बट नंबर 2 अगर मेरा 0 आता है, तो मैं क्या करूँगा, खाली नंबर 1 को रिटर्न कर दूंगा, ओके। ये मेरा एक कंडीशन था। अगर नहीं हुआ वैसे तो मैं क्या करूँगा, उसको रिकरेंस ले लूँगा। रिकरेंस लेने के बाद नंबर 2, ओके, एंड उसका मॉड्यूलो ऑफ नंबर 1 एंड 2 का, ओके, मॉड्यूलस निकालूंगा। अब ये हो जाने के बाद एक कुछ तो दो मुझे नंबर्स मिल गए वापस ये काम करेगा। कभी ना कभी इसको 0 तो आने वाला है ना, वो पता है ना हम लोग क्या करते हैं, उसको डिवाइड करते जाते हैं, 2 से डिवाइड करते जाते हैं 24 को, बराबर। इसके लिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं, 2 से डिवाइड किया 24 को, बराबर। तो 2 लिखा हम लोग ने, 2 लिखने के बाद 24 के नीचे क्या लिखते थे हम लोग, 12 लिखते थे, बराबर। एंड एक जगह पे कहीं पे तो 6 आता था ना, यस और नो, हेलो,
यस सर।
हाँ। लाइकवाइज सो एंड सो फोर हम लोग जाते थे, वो अप टिल हम लोग को 0 आना ही है, उसको अप टिल 0 आना ही है। जब 0 तक आएंगे तब हम लोग को नंबर 1 मिल जाएगा और उसका जो भी पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रेंथ था ना वो मिलते जाएगा। आफ्टरवर्ड्स मैंने क्या किया, एक सिंपल चीज, यहाँ पे स्कैनर एक कॉल कर दिया, ओके। स्कैनर मुझे किसने दिया, ये यूटिल पैकेज की तरफ से मिल गया मुझे। स्कैनर जैसे अपने पास आ गया तो हम लोग ने उसको एक ऑब्जेक्ट के थ्रू कॉल किया, एक ऑब्जेक्ट के थ्रू एक स्कैनर नाम का एक ऑब्जेक्ट बनाया। हाँ, अभी ये मैंने स्कैनर नाम का बनाया, यहाँ पे मैं ओबीजे नाम का भी बना सकता हूँ। फॉर दैट रीजन मुझे यहाँ पे ये ओबीजे नाम से कॉल करना पड़ता था, यहाँ पे ये ओबीजे नाम से कॉल करना पड़ता था, यहाँ पे भी ये ओबीजे नाम से, ओके। तो इट मीन्स व्हाट, ये ऑब्जेक्ट के थ्रू मैंने कॉल किया हुआ है और अभी ये ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर से मुझे कुछ ना फंक्शंस मिलते हैं, बराबर है। तो मैंने एक सिंपल काम कर दिया, सिस्टम को out.println कर दिया, इंटर एनी 2 नंबर्स बोला उसको, ओके। जब भी वो 2 नंबर्स इंटर करेगा, बराबर है, तो वो इंटर करने के लिए हम लोग ने ऑब्जेक्ट तो पहले स्कैनर का बनाया ही है, वो स्कैनर को हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, obj डॉट नेक्स्ट इंट, obj डॉट नेक्स्ट इंट, एंड वो नंबर 1 एंड नंबर 2 को रिस्पेक्टिवली हम लोग ने इंटर कर दिया। मतलब जैसे कि मैंने ये 12 इंटर किया, 13 इंटर किया, बराबर है, तो फिर 12 गेट असाइन टू 12। Now number 2 get assigned to 13, perfect। तो 12 and 13 we got respectively। Afterwards what we did, simply println कर दिया। println करने के बाद, अब ये println क्यों कर रहा हूँ, because ये LCM जो है ना, LCM ये मेथड ये हम लोग को रिटर्न करी है, कौन, ये वाला वेरिएबल, बराबर है। तो सिंपल थिंग, मैंने क्या कॉल किया यहाँ पे, मेथड नेम देन नंबर 1 नंबर 2, ओके, एंड दैट वो जो भी नंबर ये एक ना रिप्रेजेंट करेगा अपना एक नंबर, ओके। वो नंबर को मैंने क्या किया, सिस्टम डॉट प्रिंट एल कर दिया, एंड आफ्टरवर्ड्स ये ऑब्जेक्ट जो बनाया था ना मैंने, उसको क्लोज कर दिया। अभी क्लोज नहीं करेंगे तो वो क्या बोलेगा अपने को, एक एरर देगा, और वो एरर इन द सेंस एरर नहीं है, वो वार्निंग है, वो चल जाएगी अपने को, रन हो जाएगा अपना प्रोग्राम। बट जब भी कभी एप्लीकेशन के साथ काम करोगे ना, उस टाइम पे ये अपने को तकलीफ देगा, ओके। तो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, इसको क्लोज करना मैंडेटरी है। ये क्लोज कर दिया है उसको, बराबर है। तो यहाँ से अपने पास पूरे वैल्यूज आ गई, यहाँ पे वो वैल्यूज जाते जाएगी एंड वो काम करेगा अपना। यहाँ पे आ जाओ, देखो अभी यहाँ पे अगर मैंने कुछ वैल्यूज डाला, 10 डाला, ओके, देन यहाँ पे मैंने डाला 2, ओके, सो यहाँ पे मुझे वैल्यू मिल गई 10। समझा क्यों? बिकॉज अभी क्या हो गया, उसको 0 मिल गया ना, राइट। इसका एलसीएम कितना आएगा, 10 ही आएगा ना।
यस।
समझा?
यस सर, थैंक यू।
अगर कुछ डाउट्स है तो फिर सर को कॉल करके तुम लोग वो ले सकते हो, और यू कैन कांटेक्ट मी डायरेक्टली। हम लोग उसमें से जो भी कुछ तुम लोग के डाउट्स है ना, वो रिजॉल्व कर देंगे, उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। ओके, चलेगा? Is there anyone who wanted me to explain something, or anyone having any doubt? Okay guys, चलेगा। So we will meet tomorrow by 11 o'clock. हॅलो हॅलो, हां सर, झालं आपलं सेकंड सेशन पण? हां हां हां, हो चालेल चालेल, मी मग उद्याचं पण ते रेडी करून ठेवतो, आणि उद्याला काय करेल माहिती आहे का, ते पॉज करून ठेवेन, बंद करणार नाही कम्प्लीट, चालेल ना? हां हां, चालेल चालेल, ओके वेलकम. ओके, हां, मग प्रॉब्लेम झाला सॉल्व की आहे अजून? ओके, असं करायचं, चालेल चालेल, नो वरीज. ते अपाचे आणि त्याच्या, हां हां, माय एसक्यूएल, टॉमकॅट, बरोबर. हां, त्याच्यातले पहिले आपल्याला 2 स्टार्ट करायचे असतात, अपाचे आणि माय एसक्यूएल. हो चालेल चालेल, नक्की. ॲक्च्युली मी ना लाईव्ह स्ट्रीमिंगमध्ये होतो ना. हां 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 हां, तुम्हाला माहिती आहे कॅम्पस क्रेडेन्शियलचा मेसेज आलेला का तुम्हाला का? हां, मॉर्निंगला होतं आणि इव्हनिंगला पण होतं. इव्हनिंगला 3 वाजता होतं. हां हां हां, बरोबर बरोबर, हां हां, त्याचं सेशन ऐकत होते का तुम्ही? हॅलो, हां बोला. हॅलो, हा वहिनी बोला. हॅलो, हा वहिनी बोला. हो का? हां हां हां. ओके ओके ओके. हां हां हां. बरोबर. हां, मीच घेतलेलं ते सेशन. पहिल्या सेशनमध्ये ना जरा थोडीशी धावपळच झालेली, कारण का आमचं स्ट्रीमिंगच होत नव्हतं यूट्यूबवरती. हो हो हो. हां. नाही नाही नाही. ते मी घेतलेलं होतं. तर पहिल्याला तसं झालं आणि सेकंड जे आहे ना, सेकंड सेशन, हां ते पण आता झालेलं आहे. आता त्याच्यात थोडंसं चेंजेस करायचे आणि ते टाकून दिलेलं मग त्याच्यावरती. पहिल्या सेशनमध्ये ना आमचं काय झालेलं, जे स्ट्रीमिंग करत होतो ना, तर ते स्ट्रीमिंग होतच नव्हतं प्रॉपरली. त्याच्यामुळे काय झालं की इनिशियली ते मग एखाद्या परत कॉल केलेला, त्या कॉल केला तो बोलतो की हां त्याच्यामध्ये होऊन जाईल तसं, आणि मग ते झालं त्याच्यानंतर मग स्ट्रीमिंग, आणि त्याच्यामुळे ते विंडो पण प्रॉपर. बरोबर बरोबर. तेच तुम्हाला मी ना त्याचे लिंक पाठवतो आणि त्याचे जे व्हिडिओज आहेत ना ते पण पाठवेन त्याच्यामध्ये, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. कुठली पण केली तरी चालेल त्याच्यामध्ये, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. पण मी तुम्हाला एक पाठवतो ना, ती वाली करा त्याच्यामध्ये, त्यात जरा डेटा आहे बऱ्यापैकी. हां हां बरोबर. हां 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 हां. बरोबर बरोबर. चालेल मी तुम्हाला, हां ती कंटिन्यू केली तरी चालेल, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. मी तुम्हाला सेकंड वाली पाठवतो. तुमच्याकडे फर्स्ट वाली आहे ना? हां सेकंड मी देतो तुम्हाला त्याच्यामध्ये. हां सेकंड मध्ये तुम्ही ऍक्सेस करा. हां चालेल चालेल चालेल, नक्की मी तुम्हाला पाठवतो त्याच्यामध्ये. चालेल. हां ओके. प्रॅक्टिकली तुम्ही परफॉर्म नाही काही करायचं त्याच्यावर, फक्त बघायचं आहे तुम्हाला. आणि त्याच्यानंतर मग ह्याच्यामध्ये जो मी तुम्हाला सेकंड पाठवेल ना, त्याच्यामध्ये प्रॅक्टिकली करायचं आहे. एक जावाचा कोड म्हणजे सुडो कोड लिहून त्याला एक्झिक्यूट कसा करायचा हे सांगितलं बरोबर. झॅम्पमध्ये होणार, ते इक्लिप्समध्ये होईल. तुम्हाला मी इक्लिप्सची पण देतो, tcetesd.responsenet.in. ओके. हा इथे सिम्पल कॉलेजचं, ठाकूर कॉलेजचं नाव काय, टीसीईटी ना. त्यांचा प्रोग्राम काय झाला, ईएसडीचा झाला, तर टीसीईटी ईएसडी म्हणून नाव आहे त्याचं. .responsenet.in. responsenet.in आपल्या ह्याचंच नाव आहे, कंपनीचं नाव असतं. तर ते तुम्ही टाका त्याच्यावरती, तर तुम्हाला ना तिकडे इक्लिप्स म्हणून दिसेल. तर इक्लिप्सचं ना ते डाउनलोड करा, जेडीके डाउनलोड करा. ओके. हां ते करून ठेवा तुम्ही. मग पुढचं मी तुम्हाला इन्स्टॉलेशनचं सांगतो त्याच्यामध्ये. हां हां करा करा करा. हो हो करा करा इन्स्टॉल, म्हणजे ते तुम्हाला बरं पडेल. रिस्पॉन्सनेट, हां responsenet.in. गुगलवरती टाकण्याची म्हणजे डायरेक्ट त्यात URL टाकतो नाही का, google.com, हां तिथे तिथंच टाकून द्या त्याच्यामध्ये. हां tcetesd.responsenet.in. ओके वेलकम.
कसं झालं आता?
कमाल.
हा? आवडलं का?
हो
तू सकाळचा?
सकाळचं पण मला वाटलं
हा.
की हे असेल असं.
कोणी दिला फीडबॅक?
स्टुडंट्सने दिला ना.
हो का?
हां
सगळ्या?
हां हां.
हा.
आणि त्याच्यामध्ये बघितलं ना, तर मुलं पण बोलतात की नाही आम्हाला आवडलं, मस्त आहे असं.
हा.
माझा आता विचार काय चाललाय माहिती आहे का? हा, एक पर्टिक्युलर लिमिट नंतर मिळत जातात पैसे. नाहीतर मग अण्णांना तरी असं घेऊन या की जे गौरी नंतरच जातील असं. तेवढंच जरा गावच्या ठिकाणी राहतात त्यांना पण जरा तेच ना. ऍक्च्युली होते तेच.